Hello everyone, I'm just making a quick video to show you the new way to post on the site. So as soon as I give you your password, you'll be able to log in, and then you'll see this screen here. So everything's still the same. So you just go to posts and then add new, and then you can give your post a title like Max's cool blog post, and then what you have to remember is to just click save draft, and then what that does is it creates a link for the blog, and then once you've done that you can go edit with Thrive Content Builder. Now this is the new drag and drop button, so instead of using this screen here where you don't have many options, you go into this one here. So we'll just select the category because that's always a good idea, and if we always need to set a featured image, so we go down here and we choose that. So let's just choose this one, and now this is the part where it gets a bit interesting. So if you click on this, it will open up a new window, and what you can see is the finished one and what it will look like. So over in the side here you have all of these different options which you can choose. So for example, if you wanted to put some text in, you just drag it over until you see the little highlighter green, and then you drop it there, and then you can just type in your text here, and you'll see you get all these options here about what you want to do. So if you wanted to change the color of the text, you can do that, or if you want to make it center aligned or bold or anything else. If you want to choose a font, we can do that too. That's a white font, so what I'll do is I'll just go clear the font, and you can change the size here to 30, and basically that's how it works. So you'll see when you hover over it, you can duplicate things by clicking on this little green symbol, or you can just delete them away by clicking on that again. So just to give you an idea of how this works, you can drag an image in and then click add, and I might want to add the same one that I used, which is this one here, and I might want to adjust the size of it, so I just click on it and then go like this, and I want to put in the middle, and there we go, it's looking cool. So I want a bit of space in between this and this, so I'll just go add some padding to the top, about 40. Okay, that's cool. And then I actually want some space between this two, so I'll go to margin and padding and add about 30 there. Alright, so starting to look good now. So I want to add some more text below this, and I might write some, this is a description of this picture. So you get the idea. Okay, and I'll center align that too. Alright, so now if you scroll down, you can see there's lots of other things here too, like all kinds of things really. So you can choose something that's been made into a template. So you could do a content box, so they have different styles here like this, so you can drag one of these in and it puts a nice title in, and you can change this to my content box, and you can add your text in there. And if you wanted to add in a different content box, you could do that too. So let's try another one. So without a headline, we've got these ones here like this, or we've got these ones like this. So you could put a nice block quote in here, and this is just to give you an idea of what some of the things you can do. You can add a styled list, which is bullet points, although I find these to not be that good. You could add in a testimonial, so we've got with picture or without a picture. So if you wanted to put a picture of yourself here like this, so I just click on this and go change testimonial picture, and I'll go down till I can find one of the teachers maybe. So this is in the case of if you wanted to write something and make it appear in a testimonial box, you could. So I'll make this from Max, and there you go, it says from Max. And then Max might like to write something about the blog, so he could do that. I also want to show you the tab content, so you could do horizontal tabs if you wanted, and you can change the titles of these, so you could say something cool, or and then write some text in here. So you get the idea that it's got lots of cool things that you can do. So let's say you created something that you wanted to keep using over and over and over again, and you didn't want to have to keep remaking it every time like this. You could click on it and then go to this little arrow here, and you could save this as a template, and you could call it Max's speech box, and then go save. And then what you'll notice is that when you go to content templates, we've now got Max's speech box. So if I wanted to duplicate that again in another post another day, I could just drag it in like this, and so that's how it works. It's also got things like dividers. So dividers are good for putting space in between your items, and it just makes things look a bit easier to read. So I might like to put one of these in here. So you can get the idea, and then it even has what we have like a call to action box, so you could add one of those in here. So let's say you wanted them to do something, you can change this all here, and then here you can just add like a link. So you could add the link in here, which is just pasting in a different web page. So for example, you wanted to link to some helpful resource, you could go find it over here, and then you just copy it from here, and then you paste it in there. And if you wanted to import a YouTube video, you could drag one of these in here, and then you just click add video, and then here you just paste in the YouTube clip, and you can also adjust the buttons and things like that. You might want to add a table of contents here, so you can do that too. So I encourage you to have a play around with this and see how you get on. Okay, so that's cool. So I can add a table of different items if I wanted to. We might like to try a toggle. So a toggle is a like an accordion. So if you click on this, you can go click on the item, you can go add new toggle, add new toggle. So what this means is they open up. So you could write a title here. So this is good for frequently asked questions, or if you just wanted to add in a different thing from each student, you could put Susie's picture, and then here, instead of having some, you could leave the words there actually, but you could add in you can add images to inside that too. So you could add an image in there, and we'll add a picture. This could be Susie's picture here, so we'll insert that. And obviously it's too big, so we want to make it a lot smaller and put in the middle. And then we could write about the picture. I know that Alison will especially like this because she was doing everything which seemed like quite the hard way, but really, I guess I encourage you to come in here and just have a real good play around with everything and then see how it works. Probably take a little bit of learning, but then once you do that, it will, I think you'll really like it. So there's another thing here which is a Twitter share. I'm not sure if you guys will probably get into this, but I'll just show you what that is. So basically this is a tweetable item, so you could say check out these cool artworks from Matahui School, and what this means is someone who comes along and reads it, could be a young person who uses Twitter, you might use Twitter, and what that means is all they have to do is push this button here once, and then that will tweet out for them. So a good hashtag might be education NZ, or I know another one is EduChat NZ. So people are talking about education on that one all the time in New Zealand. So let's say we were happy with our design and we wanted to see what it looks like without this. So you can click preview and that will open up another window. Okay, so you have to save it first and then click preview. Okay, so here's the preview. This is what it will look like in the end. And so if you didn't like something, like I wasn't happy with having this one here, and I didn't like that, and didn't like that, I just wanted this, and then a quote for Max, and this nice box here, and maybe just these pictures. So maybe it was artwork day, and then I'll add in all the pictures here, and maybe a picture or a tweet symbol at the bottom. So if you're having trouble with the layout, you can drag in a column section like this, and you can put things inside that, or yeah, just have a real play around with these. So if you have any other questions, just let me know, but what you have to do is go save changes if you want it to be saved, and then I usually just go back to my original post, and then just make sure that I click publish on that, or save draft, just to be double sure that I have actually saved it. So just to go over these settings here again, if you want to have this post focused on a particular keyword, like if you want to write about the education system, for example, you might put national standards as your focus keyword. And it will give you a few different options. So what you can do is actually change the title and the meta description. So this is the only one that really matters for SEO purposes, and then it will tell you whether you're doing a good job or not. But really, if you find that too difficult, just leave it. But always remember to add a featured image and choose the right category. And yeah, so you'll notice there's nothing here in this page, but don't worry, when you actually go view post, you will see the stuff you've added because you added it in this separate content builder, which is this thing here. Alright, well, I hope you got something out of this and you can see that this is going to be useful in certain ways. Just have a play with it, and if you have any questions, just please send me an email. Uh, Alright, well, I need to go to sleep, so I hope you guys have fun. Alright, see ya.